Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Stevie Aisha Mills. I am the I Love My Life strategist, and I help women push past their past so that they can loudly and proudly declare, I love my life. Yes. So I love the conversation. You know, every Monday we bring such a special guest to you, and this Monday is no different, y'all. Just get your favorite beverage, your favorite cup of soup, because this woman who I have the pleasure of speaking to today on the conversation, y'all, she is just like a warm atmosphere that is going to be just amazing when you go into her presence. So without any further ado, I want to welcome my sister, Vinise. Vinise, can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Hi. How are you today?
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. How are you?
What's she talking about? Me?
Yes, you. I want you to go ahead and give us some of who Vinise is in your own words.
Well, how everybody? My name is Vinise M. Capers. I am woman. Hear me roar, right? Let me start there. I'm a mother first and foremost. I believe that not only I'm a mother to the children that I've birthed, but I'm a mother to everything I come in contact with because we have the ability to birth. I am an author, a speaker, a writer. I am a coach. I am a friend. I am a servant of most of all. I serve in every capacity of life. I am purposed to help women push past those patterns that perpetuate poisonous patterns in our life. And I am excited to be talking to Stevie Aisha Mills tonight because I know we are kindred spirits.
Yes, sister, we are. I love you to life. It's so amazing. When we met virtually, the first time we met, I just was like, yes, she just speaks. I just feel like, you know who you remind me of?
Ooh.
Mother Maya, Angela. You remind me of her in a way because you're just very poetic in the way in which you are.
You just brought tears to my eyes. She is she. You hear me? You just brought tears to my eyes. That is so humbling to believe that God could have blessed me with anything that was already in her. That is absolutely humbling, and I hope that I don't dishonor that gift that you see and always walk humbly in it. That is so amazing. Wow.
Amen.
You have me blushing like a girl.
That's what you really remind me of. You just have a spirit about you that's very, unique and different, and I just love it. And you are very poetic in all that you do. You know, I've been able to connect with you for the last few months, and it's just amazing to see how you show up in the world. And so when we were with Contessa Louise Cooper, shouts out to her. She is one of the I Love My Life educators for the I Love My Life ambassadors. She's our writing wisdom and words educator, and she just did a phenomenal Pass the Cast a few months ago, and I just really resonated with who you are in that, and so that is amazing. And then when we got to see each other in person, you know, I just believe in seeing people in the room, right? That was just a different that was at the first experience. So tell me about those two experiences, just being, you know, on Pass the Cast and then coming up to meeting each other in the space and the place of experience.
Oh, my gosh. Each has catapulted me into a different place. It was such a blessing and such confirmation that I was moving in a direction that the Father had called me to move in, because everything that has transpired now has gone, has happened in phases and pieces, and it was all with a struggle. And so I was introduced to Contessa Louise because I was transparent with a stranger that I didn't even know, and she availed herself to me to share some information with me on Facebook. And then Contessa Louise, and then the pastor cast was, oh my gosh, it was exhilarating for me because there were women like you and Contessa Louise, and to have been welcomed and invited and embraced and engaged the way that I was, it was so empowering for me. I was exhilarated for days after that. I was just stepping on pink clouds. I just really was. Because it's one thing to know that you're supposed to do something, but to get into a position where you're actually doing it, it's like there's no words. There's no words. And so I was able to introduce one of the babies that I birthed, and we all know birth comes with birth pangs. So it was really, it's like a kiss from heaven to me from God that said, okay, here you go, baby. This was what that pain last month was about. And experience, it was the end of the year. It was such an experience, and everybody had their own intimate and individual experience. You created an atmosphere for women to be free, which we already know that transparency is so difficult for us for various reasons, but it all typically turns out to be for the same reason. Usually, judgment and pain and accusation and all types of things being picked apart is in the presence of transparency. So, but you laid out that atmosphere. You created that atmosphere for everyone to have a genuine, authentic, impacting experience on that day in December. And God was at the door waiting for me. He was there waiting for me, and he didn't leave me for the whole time there, and he even drove with me home 3:30 in the morning. So there are really no words for that. I am still eating off the food that I ate from the table on that evening, on those 12 hours with you ladies. So I'm exhilarated. So I hope I gave you everything. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you did. I just wanted to hear your experience with those two events. And this is just so amazing because, we have kicked off a whole slew of experience events this year. And I'm excited about taking it to different cities and just showing up, in D.C. and in Philly and in Roanoke, Virginia, and in Atlanta. I'm very excited about that. And God is just amazing. Who would have ever thought it would have turned into what it is? It's just been very dynamic, and I'm thankful for that. So, speaking of live events, you have a live event coming up very soon. So talk about it.
Yes. Well, it's called Mastering Business Alliances. It's by women who work together. As a young lady, I was nominated by Archie Magazine for Woman on the Rise and Author of the Year. In that process, there was a networking opportunity for other Archie sisters and nominees. And I met a sister for the first time. We connected. There was a spiritual connection there. We got to talking on the phone, and we decided that we were going to collaborate. And I know that collaborating is one of your big words that you use to empower women. And
yes, ma'am.
Yes, and she's a magazine owner, and I am an empowerment coach and speaking owner of services. I provide those services, and we decided to collaborate to put our gifts together because we were seeking the same purpose, put our gifts together and strengthen one another along the walk. Oftentimes you have women who have so many gifts and so many visions and so many babies to birth, but they don't have a doula in the room with them for various reasons. So we're one another's doula. We help one another birth, and we birthed Mastering Business Alliance, coming to educate, dominate, and coming to collaborate in an atmosphere full of women, because we truly believe that women who work together can win together. So we'll be providing them with tools. The hashtag for this one is winning, providing them with tools that will help them win in business, that not only in business but in personal life, because an enriched person can be rich in every area of their life. So we'll have vending opportunities. It's free. It's free. Some gifts you have to just give away, right? And we just want every woman who's thinking about business and who's in business, who's grand in business, come. And as a matter of fact, Ms. Stevie Asha Mills, you're one of those women who are going to be sharing.
Yes, you better say it.
You are one of those women who are going to come and teach us how we can better be empowered by working together, hand in hand, skill for skill, intellect for intellect, but passion for passion. And so I am so excited about this for so many reasons, because it's just opening door for sisterhood in a true sense. We don't want anything from each other but to serve and to encourage each other to move forward in the purpose and the passion that God has given us. So I'm so excited. It's at registration. We're already on Eventbrite. We already have the save the dates going out. 10 vendors are limited because we're not it's not a large space for about 100 women, but we want to scale it back because we really want we don't just want card passing event. We really want a collaboration for you to leave there with at least 2 or 3 new relationships that's going to help empower you in business as an entrepreneur.
Yes, ma'am. I'm all about connecting, collaborating, and changing. And so this event will be, yes. This event will be held in Durham, right?
Yes.
Durham.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
I love any excuse. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's going to be the first one because as you, with experience, we really believe that you can't contain power in one place, so we're going to be moving around as well. Dates and places soon to come. Yes.
I love Durham. That's where my daddy lives, so that gives me an excuse to get back.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Anytime that I get to come to North Carolina is a blessing to me because, I live in Virginia, just up the road, but I live in Virginia now, and so it's anytime I get to come home, I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you. Please know that.
Yay! So, thank you. I am excited about this phenomenal event because I just love it. I love the space of women just connecting, collaborating, and changing. And I do believe that we all have our own custom design assigned tribe of people. And so, there may be some people who don't resonate with my voice and my words, but they will definitely resonate with yours, or they'll definitely resonate with another sister. So I just really believe in the purpose of saying, let's get out here and make it happen and connect and become magnetically attracted to the right people. And that is a beautiful place to be because you don't have to really go through the whole thing of competition when you stand in your place and know who you are divinely. So I know you got something to say about that, sis, but I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you know what, Stevie, this is what's so amazing. This was what makes me so excited. This is what causes me to celebrate and salute. I came from a 4'11" woman. She was one of 10, and she wore her cap and her jeans, and she always taught my sister and I that jealousy was, it was false, that we all had our individual beauty, but through life, you sometimes get beat down about who you are, and you should compare yourself to this one and compare yourself to that one. And when God stilled me as a single mother of 4 young men, one with multiple disabilities, he stilled me, took me out of New York City and put me in this little place called Pennsylvania, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and he silenced me so I can hear his voice. And there he started to cultivate me and remind me who I am in him. And really anything outside of him doesn't matter, shoes, purse, hair, all that stuff really didn't matter. And he started teaching me about comparison being a killer. Because in comparison, I could be looking at you like, oh, she has a 3-inch wart, but it's my 2-inch wart that's killing me. So it doesn't matter what size your wart is. If I'm not taking care of mine, and it doesn't matter how bright your light is if I'm not letting mine shine. So really what he's taught me, and he's teaching me how to cultivate how to recognize what he's given me, how to cultivate what he's given me, and how to use it for service. That's why we are here. We are really not here to gorge and to store and to hoard, but we're here to empty out. So I'm learning in this season at this gray hair age what it is he put in me. How do you want me to use it? Where do you want me to go with it, and when? And to ask those questions into him. And you're so right. Once we get that, there's a peace, and there is a drive, and there is a contentment that comes with that you can't purchase in Macy's, right? You just can't buy that. And so I'm excited because I am coming in contact with women who have the same passion and idea and purpose, and it feels like God opened up heaven. It feels like he opened up heaven, seeing women who can celebrate each other, and tap each other over the shoulder and say, you're beautiful. I love what I see resonating from you. Can I get some of that? Because I'm sure it's going to fill my garden all the more. And that just brightens my day in every way. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. And that's why I told the listeners they better get some coffee, tea, whatever, and just, the warm fuzzy slippers and whatever. If you have the socks, the slipper socks, whatever you need to put on your feet. Because when you sit back and listen to what it is that you are saying and how you are saying it, oh my gosh, you just speak. I just love it. I love it, and I am thankful to have it here. Yes. It's wisdom.
Praise God. Praise God. He's awesome. He's awesome. I'm grateful. I am very grateful.
And speaking of just letting you speak, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on and put on my fuzzy slippers and whatever else, get my little coffee, hot chocolate, whatever it is. But what I'm going to do is just give you the mic for just a few moments, because I feel your fullness. I know that you got something to tell us. So I'm going to go ahead and let you do that, and then I'll come back when it's time for me to come back.
Oh, my gosh. God bless you. I don't I wasn't prepared for this, but I will say what he has given me. He has given me Empowered for Elevation, and that was birthed out of understanding that empowerment and being empowered is a process. It's not a destination, but is a level of achievement day by day and moment by moment by the willingness of the vessel. So we being the vessel, we remain willing before the one who fills us, then we become empowered. It is important to know where your source of power comes from. And as we learn what our source of power comes from, then we learn how to use it. And once we learn how to use it, we are elevated in every area of our lives. We are elevated physically, mentally, spiritually, fiscally, because that whatever he gives us is to be used for the greater good and ultimately unto his glory. And three of the components that he has given me regarding being empowered is vulnerability, transparency, and availability. If you're from where I'm from, vulnerability is not something that people will attach themselves to. As a matter of fact, they do everything in the world to pretend, especially women. We have to put buildings on our back sometimes as single mothers, as businesswomen, rising to the top in the corporate ladder, and we're the only woman at that top, and we have to put a shell on, a hardened shell, and we can't necessarily walk in our femininity, which is determined to be weak, and so that we run from vulnerability, which is so much power in. And then there's transparency. Most of us who found ourselves being transparent, we found ourselves being on an abusive end of someone that we trusted in some way, form, or fashion. So the transparency we then run from. And then if we are no longer vulnerable and we're no longer transparent, then we cannot be available, or what is available is toxic. So we don't have everything that we spew out. It ultimately becomes poisonous to the very thing we say that we want. So he showed me in this last year how important and how powerful it is to be vulnerable, transparent, and available. And once we are vulnerable, we can then receive the power that we truly need, real power, right? Power and softness, power and peace, power and poise. And then once we come to that place, then we could be transparent because we realize there really is no harm in my vulnerability and transparency. So I don't care that I tell you what things that I have been weakened in and how he has strengthened me. I don't care to not tell you, where my trials and testimonies have been, because I see his strength in it and he's brought me out of it. So my transparency draws the people who are assigned to me because it's that transparency that they need so that they too can heal. And then once those people come to me, I need to be available to serve. So availability, transparency, and vulnerability are three main character key components and virtues, if you ask me, that he's using, that he's illuminating for me from one level to another, so I may be who he called me to be, to serve in the capacity in which he called me to serve. And I need to say it is truly, truly a privilege to serve, because that only means you have something within you that he needs to use for his glory. When he could have left you empty, he filled you with all his goodness. And so for that, I'm ever grateful. I'm ever grateful.
Listen, I don't know whether to pass the offering plate or, I don't know whether to get some snaps like it's a poet. I don't know what to do with that, but I know that Jesus came through and then I know when I hear God say let somebody speak, I don't get in the way of that. That just blessed me, just listening to it, the way that the words were whirling and swirling. Just like,
whirling and swirling, bless you.
I'm just like, okay, man. All I know is the next event that you do, your event by yourself needs to be in some type of poetry cafe or something, like just talk, and watch people just pay their money. That's where it needs to be.
Bless you. I'm humbled to be a part of this conversation because I know you are definitely a powerful vessel used for his glory, and you'll be used to uproot the most poisonous patterns in women's lives, and you do it so effortlessly, fluently, and willingly. And so it is humbling to be a part of this conversation. Trust me what I tell you. It really
Amen, and praise Jesus. That I am appreciative. And I'm gonna just extract that part of the conversation and listen to that on a daily basis when I need to go to relax, because you hear my voice. I don't have that peace and calm. So I recognize it when people have it. That's not me. You can't come over here with Stevie and get that. I wish I could slow it down and go into that zen. There's zen written all over that. I don't have that. So the people who do, in the name of Jesus, we need to have some meditation. We need to have a product. You sell it for I don't know what you need to sell it for, but something you can affirm somebody. This is product knowledge right here. That's what you need to do. You just say something, speaking their lives, speaking to their lives, and we need to play it and get in our yoga pose.
I love it because you are empowering me. You're motivating me. That's why you are who you are, because I'm telling you, you're blessing me. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm humbled by your response. I really am. I really, really am. It's amazing. God is amazing. He's amazing. He knows what he's doing.
He does, and I'm excited. I'm excited that you are here. So what I want to do, because believe it or not, we are almost wrapped up on the conversation. We almost are.
Yes.
But what I need you to do is to give your contact information, including for the event where we could get connected, where we could save the date, whatever we need to do to be in your presence. Just allow, and I'm gonna be so amazingly excited to be in Durham with you ladies, because I just want to sit at the feet. I just want to hear. I'm here to talk, but I don't. Put me first or something, because we all need that zen. We need to close our eyes and just listen, and that's what we need. So talk to all of us and let us know how we can connect with some more of this.
Well, you can meet me on Facebook at Empowered for Elevation. I do have a page there. I have a group, Empowered for Elevation, where I oftentimes share some of my videos and inspiration, whatever the Father drops in my spirit from moment to moment. I truly share my experiences, so sometimes it's rather transparent. I'm on my personal page, Vinise Capers. You can reach me at Empowered for the number 4 elevation@gmail.com. Any questions, comments? I serve. There's no group too small. There's no group too large for me to serve at. I'm actually very excited about it. And women win Women Win Together, you can meet us on Facebook as well, Women Win Together, and the number 2 for Together. We have a page there, and join us, and you'll find the event there, and you can also go to Eventbrite, Women Win Together, and register. Again, the registration is free, except for the vendors, and each is limited because, again, we want it to be intimate and impactful. We don't want to just be successful in numbers, but we want to be successful in influence. So we're trying to keep the numbers to a minimum at this one. And if you even want to just chat, you can call me at 570-242-2719. I'm an open book, so that number is available to anyone who wants to call. And thank you for having me.
You're so welcome, my sister. What area code was that number?
570-242-2719.
Awesome. Because some folks don't call they're like, can I speak to the lady who sounds like Maya? I need to calm down. My day has been stressful. And charging $5.
$5 a call. $5 a call.
Oh, yeah. And give them 5 minutes.
But yeah.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, $5. That's it. Hang up. Call back.
Take a deep breath, and then I'll call you back, all right?
Yeah.
They'll get your debit card. So.
PayPal.me. Link.
I love it.
Thank you for being here, Queen, Sister, Mother. Look, thank you for being here, because I appreciate you more than I can ever show you or tell you. And I definitely thank you for just coming in and quieting my spirit. I'm talking in a whole different way, because I'm like, I got to, relax for this conversation. We're going to have a real conversation with some fuzzy slippers on. I have the whole thing. That's why I need you to have a 12-hour event so we can just chill and de-stress.
I love it. What blessed me, I just had one right before I came to yours in October. We had a show. I do Sister Slumber Slams once a year, where we come together as little girls. We bring our little girls, and we play as little girls, and we engage one another's little girls, giving us permission to be free, to be out. No laundry, no cares, no what, and we hula hoop, and we play jacks, we paint each other's nails, but we heal in the midst of all of that. And, yes, so I do that once a year. I'm looking for a space to do it again this year so, yes, ma'am. So we do. So I'll be sure to tell you, Stevie, when it's time to bring your slippers out.
Okay, thank you. Because I was about to say, please, are you good in October?
Yes, I sure will. We do.
That's my birthday month. So.
Is it? Okay. We got I have a lot of things that's in my spirit this year. So, yes, trust me, just look out for the page, because there's a lot of things that he's putting in my spirit to do, and I'm just going to be obedient and trust him and go forward with it.
Yes, I love this. I love it. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, because you definitely have the it factor.
Oh, love you a lot. Guys, listen, we have just finished listening to Vinise Capers, right? I have to say it slowly so that we can stay in the zen. I'm trying not to rattle y'all's cages and get you out the zen zone, because I know that's where we were, in the zen zone.
I love it.
But I know for sure is that we just had an enlightening, empowering, amazing conversation, and I'm so grateful for it. And definitely go back and play this one, because you're going to want to hear just the tonality again. Just get blessed by the tonality. That's what we're going to do.
Wow.
I am Stevie Aisha Mills. I feel like saying it tonight because my sister lives there, from the great state of North Carolina. And I am the I Love My Life strategist. My mission, my vision, my purpose in life is to help women push past their past so that they can loudly and proudly declare, I love my life. I am excited about being at this amazing event where we're going to connect, collaborate, and change and do some amazing things. We have limited, intimate space. Y'all heard her, so save the date because you definitely want to be there. I'll be there, and I cannot wait. So catch her live, catch me live at the next Experience event in Roanoke, Virginia, March 17th. It's going to be phenomenal. They call it the Star City of the South, not because I'm here, even though I'm a star. I know y'all are thinking that. But because there's a beautiful, largest man-made star in the world here in this city. So definitely excited about that. If you ever need to find me, all you got to do is know how to spell my first name, Stevie, Stevii. And then you can put it in Google. You can put a .com after. You can do all those things, and you'll find me, I promise. Guys, I never tell you to have a great day. I always tell you to make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye.
Bye.